Hey everyone. Uh, I was just in a mood to do something. I have been working in different apps very actively these days, and somehow I'm losing track of how I am setting their themes, color themes. And above that, all of them have a dark and light mode as well. So let me show you some of these apps. Like this is my, let me show you this on the remote. So it has a theme, neutral theme, which is in black dark mode right now. It has this blue and white colors, blue or indigo is called in Tailwind CSS colors, and the white one, the black one, that's my neutral color. And then I have colors per persona. Uh, this platform brings three different types of people together: the hosts, event hosts, and the color is this rose 600. Then for planners, event planners, this is the teal color. And for the uh, freelance vendors and creatives, it's a amber color. So it's basically, and then I have to make sure that when uh, I call it persona based color. So if a user is logging in, let's say, the colors are, yeah, the colors are a little messed up, but the idea is that hosts will always have this rose color theme inside. Wherever they are, the planners will have this green teal color theme, right? You can see this green teal. Um, and then similarly, for the pricing here, for example, they are all three different themes. So the hosts, rose, vendor, amber, and planners, teal. So you got the idea that the theme is persona based. So this is a little complicated, and I want to have a good way of like making sure my design system works, my themes work correctly, consistently. Just now, if I looked, something has been broken already. The vendors are not getting their amber color here. So that's why I want to build this thing somehow in a way which is configurable per app, but has tests and has some simplicity, maintainability. Similarly, I have this other application called Her Map, and its color theme is also rose, purple, not blue, and a teal color. So this teal color, and then black and white, and also the rose for the highlights, the border style, huh? Let's see, what else do we see? Yeah, so it's mainly the rose color, black color on dark theme, and then mostly just basic white on the light theme. Um, cool. So yeah, I want to have a way to, and then I have some other apps. Let's go to this Silo Labs. What is the URL for that? Silo Labs pages.dev. Huh, I don't know why Silo Labs is Silo Labs down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this I can't find that one. So let's forget about that one. But I have different systems in play in different repos right now. So I have a white config, and there used to be um, Tailwind CSS config. I do use Tailwind 4 or above. I want to stick with that. I had found a library which Tailwind 3 could use to just define Tailwind in the Tailwind configs.js file, just to have a theme. Let me show you how that worked in a different app. So this was Tailwind config, And here you defined a color here, and it's very simple. I really loved it. This was coming for, so I would use BG primary or BG secondary or text primary or border primary, border secondary, stuff like that. I like that. But now with the new applications I'm building, the colors were become getting out of hand for me. Um, there was some persona theme details that the AI agent came up with. And this is a lot of reading. I want some simplicity. So this is not really I want to like read and understand in this much detail. I want the code to be easy to just read and understand. So I want a like a system where we start with the config maybe. So the constants folder have all these colors defined. Um but still too much code for me, I think. And also it tells me that we need both the hex color codes for some reason, like some of the libraries, like charts, graphs, they need hex color. So we have a whole set of hex codes, and then we have a whole set of CSS colors variables there too. I just think it's getting out of hand, and it doesn't tell me where this color is used. Like it's a neutral color, yeah. It's a persona. As I told you, like hosts always get the rose colors, the planners always get teal colors, vendors, and then there is a method get persona color. So, or role color, I would say. I can change this to role or persona, make it consistent. Mm-hmm. So, I asked this Flash 3 today, this thing. Let's read through this prompt. And disclaimer is that I am not a designer. I am not even a very experienced front end leaning engineer. I'm a full stack uh, girl. But I have opinions, and I actually like to do things the right way. Want to understand it, want to do it in a dry, reusable way, self maintainable, testable way, following and not reinvent the wheel every time. So, this is I like to follow frameworks. I don't like to just make these decisions every time I start a new app. So, what I'm asking it to do is I want to design a theme system. Well, I thought it was actually working for me when I was using Tailwind 3, version 3, but now since Tailwind version 4, things have like there is some gaps. The library I used it with Tailwind 3 is not compatible with Tailwind 4 yet. Maybe they will update it eventually. But instead of waiting for that, let's see if I can build it myself. So, theme system, which I can use in any app that use White and Tailwind CSS, right? So it should be used with React, Vue, React Native, anything. I want it to use Tailwind, latest stable version. I want to be able to define variables which use Tailwind colors, and then use those variables all over the code. What I hate is that the class name or the class in divisions and any HTML elements have like this Tailwind classes, so many that it's just really difficult for a human eye to parse. Let me show you how like they look in any. I know you all have seen it in these components like this. Like we have these class name lines are so long you have to scroll, and then it's just repetitive. Like the I want to basically do flex, relative here, center, and all that in this class, and colors should just somehow be reduced. Anyways, it's just a lot of class names usually, and I want to make it simpler to parse quickly. Okay, so that's my goal. I don't want to litter my code, my class names with these classes, and then when I want to change it, I have to search and replace, maybe, or I don't know. I must not use BG color XYZ all over the code. It should be something like BG primary, BG secondary, and then I can just go and change the value of the primary and they remain exactly like this. So this is a theme which is like agreed upon by me and any designer I work with, and then they say, yeah, this color scheme works, color palette works, this is primary, this is secondary, they work together. And then all I have to, if I want to do a new application or just change the feel of this application, I switch the palette. But the classes don't change, they just remain like this. Okay, then as I said, I showed you the Silo Labs. It had some good practices going on which I was comfortable with, so I told it to take it as a source of truth or just take it as an inspiration and look at those two files which I mentioned it used to have. And there is actually exactly like a sibling. This other repo is just sibling of Silo Labs, so it's called Security Hub. It has exactly the same settings, white config here, and then tailwind config here. So I wanted to start with that. Okay, then look at the components. For example, compare. Oh, I missed this part. I didn't complete this. Okay, then look at the component. Then compare that to the new apps I'm building. Compare the existing apps I am comfortable with to the new apps. They currently use some color variables, which I showed you, but I would like you to plan a better, reusable, simple, intuitive system I can use in all these apps and other apps. So that's been my ask from this, and it has been going on doing something. And whatever it's doing, I need to test it soon. What is it trying to do? Planet source library utils. It's establishing the foundation. Okay, it says I have designed. New architecture is in a library. Let's see. So I have this mono repo, I have apps, I have libraries, I have services. So libraries, now it says it has a new library here, which has what? Package, which has Tailwind CSS. I need to fix it to 4 eventually. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's a pure dependency. And then what's in the source? Oh, whatever. I'm not sure if this is correct. I don't know what it actually does. This doesn't make sense to me. It's all gray. Yeah. Why? Yeah, I don't think this is something meaningful. It has a fixed colors here. How is it reusable? Let me ask it. I don't think this is reusable. Okay. If you want, okay, let's read what it is claiming, but I don't think its claim is correct right now. It says I have here. The new architecture is in that I created a new shared library theme which serves as the source of truth for your visual language instead of hard coding colors like blue, like this. In components, you now use semantic tokens. Okay, the core contract is in the source index file. It's this one, source index file. So index, why are there two indexed? Yeah, I don't understand. Why would it need two index.css? Couldn't this just be outside of the source? Ew. Okay, not cool, Flash bro. Okay, I created this app level mapping. Each app now defines its own brand palette. By mapping these semantic tokens to specific Tailwind colors, Oh, so somehow it's telling me it's possible to just override these. Hmm. Okay. Um, our custom hex values example silo labs main.css. So let's check how it changed silo labs to totally be something different. In source main css. Hmm. Dark. Hmm. So it deleted all these brand primary, brand secondary. So instead of gray 100, I'm not sure how it's going to work with from like how many colors? From 8 colors to 4. How? Dull BG hover. Dull secondary. Brand primary, brand secondary. Button text white. Maybe because we don't need white. If no colors is given, it's considered white. I'm not sure. And then here it deleted the root. Okay, so I have questions. I'm going to ask it eventually, but let's continue then. Silo Labs main CSS and import this. Import my theme somehow. It deleted all that. So it's import this theme. Okay, import my new theme library, and then, okay, let's see. Then persona-based theming ready for Planic. For apps like Planic that require role-based colors, I implemented a class-based override system in Planix index.css. Okay, so let's go Planix index.css. Okay. Planic source index.css. Yeah, it added stuff. Did it delete anything? No, it just added all this. Okay. Still not sure if it's easier to read, but I will have to get used to it if nobody can achieve this thing. Simply apply the persona host class to your body or a wrapper, and every component inside will automatically theme correctly. Implementation highlights. View app migrated, React app Planic is migrated, React app her map is migrated, consolidated. How to use it? How to use this in your code? As my requirements was, I did not want to repeat these CSS colors. Do not use this. Do use BG primary. BG primary hover. Okay, that's what I wanted. Now it says that's what it did. If you need to change the primary color for an entire app or a specific section, you only need to change one line of CSS in your. Okay, next, refactor remaining components. You can now gradually remove. Okay. All right. Let's see. Now. Um, I. Okay. I think I am going to go with it for now, and let's run the applications. So npm install. Okay, now I need to run Silo Labs. Do I have my commands here? So I need to do this filter. Or I can run them there. Sorry, okay. Doesn't matter where I run them. Planic is running. This is going to run her map. And then let's run Silo Labs 2. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Control. Oh, no. What is going on? Why is this like that? Okay, I want this, and I want no, that's not correct. Okay, anyways, let's copy this again and start a new terminal, paste that, and I want this to be Silo Labs. No, so Silo Labs have issues. Fine, I will figure that out. Let's do this. Did it change anything? Localhost 8085. Yeah, okay, both the apps have issues right now. So let's see. What am I doing? I am here in Antigravity. Okay, let me read a little more on this Planic. There was a whole color scheme here. Did it delete that? Not yet. It deleted some of the colors. No, it didn't delete anything so far from here. So what it did was no, nothing. Okay, so let me ask it. Silo Labs fail to start. Okay, 8089. Still has issues. Oh wow, it keeps starting it on new ports, so I should stop them here and then stop restarting the app on a new port every time. I am pleased to Okay, let's read this through. I have successfully implemented the theme system. Kill 8080. Yeah, these are the ports that started things on, so let them kill them. Silo Labs built successfully. Planic converted button to use semantic classes. Okay, I have to check the button. And then What was fixed? Resolution error. Theme is included in style. Third condition. This is required by Element before to properly resolve CSS import. Dependency synchronization with the monorepo libraries. Ensure Silo Labs could correctly resolve this. And port management, I have terminated the background processes. Okay, and what else? Then reusable system summary, semantic tokens. You can use classes like BT primary text, this across all apps. Central control, all tokens are defined once in the theme. App level branding, each app maps these semantic tokens to specific brand colors in its own main.css or index.css file. Persona system in Planet, you can now swap the entire color scheme of the app or a section just by changing a class. For example, persona host, persona planner, persona vendor. Okay, I will have to make the migration, I guess. Silo Labs built successfully. Theme integrated with leaflet styles. You can now start these apps. All right, I will. And then I have terminated all development server processes. This on these ports. Start final system review, shared theme, Tailwind optimize, semantic mappings, and persona support for Planic. Everything is saved and ready to be used. Let's accept it, and I want to start the apps here because I already have the command memory. So let's do that. Silo Labs. All right. 8085, 8088, and 8087. 8085 is Planic. Still okay. So the colors have messed up a little, which needs to be fixed. These colors are not showing up correctly. Okay, that needs a fix. But these are correct actually. So that's the main thing. This is blue. This should be all red now. The buttons are bad right now. The buttons needs to be fixed. Yeah, the buttons are taking just this indigo neutral color. And also I don't like this pill color in the background because these others don't have the pill. Either all of them should have an. Okay, so buttons have problems. Let's check this part. These two are okay, but the white background is not correct. It was supposed to be the same color but lighter, like a more opaque. So these colors are not correct. The vendor is not taking amber color at all. I can't even see what is written here. That's wrong. And then if pricing, the border is correct, but the buttons are wrong. This text color is correct. This is wrong. This was, let's see on my Planic in here. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so just the border and the color and these tick marks are persona based, which, yeah, somehow the buttons have broken for now. And these colors are wrong. So yeah, a lot to fix, but okay. And then Silo Labs is the next one, which is 8088. 8088 was her map. I think this is okay. The teal color, this was not the color because you can see here on the dev environment, they're white. Here, white color. Here, now it's all teal color. So I have to talk with my friend who I'm building this for, but I think this needs to be white. Yeah, it shouldn't be so teal everywhere. Here we have at least, this is white. Okay, I think this is one single problem for her map, that all the text color is from white to teal. So that should be easy to fix. But in Planic, it's more complicated because I have 4 different colors. One, the neutral for the app, and one per persona. The personas are hosts, vendors, and planners. Okay, so both apps have some problems right now. And then let's go to the 8087 Silo Labs. I remember how Silo Labs was. It had only 3 colors, black, white, and blue. 8087. Let's see if it does that. There was a button. The buttons are wrong. I think it's still wrong. All the buttons are wrong. Okay, so I'm going to work with one app, maybe her map, to start fixing it. So let me say this was the only one. Okay, let's prompty. Her map text color was white originally. Your changes made it to be teal. Do you remember the colors before your change? Can you restore the colors, not revert the code change? Yes. Okay. Next color was here. Sorry, let's go back to 8088, which is her map. So now let's see. And see, this was rose, and the rest, the unhovered colors were white. So oh yeah, it's back to correct. That's cool. Yeah, updating her map colors. I'm currently it hides things from me. Okay, here. I'm focusing on getting that white text back. Cool. I've been revisiting the original color values for her map app. It seems straightforward, but I need to make sure I slot the white text color back into the new theme system I built. Examining color variables. I'm now diving into the her map's original color variables. I have re-examined the initial CSS file and the theme system to trace where the white text went missing. Yeah, I have found the issue. In the original, the body text was set to color secondary, which mapped to teal after the theme changes. Okay, the solution seems to be explicitly setting the appropriate background color for text. Oh, let's see. Okay, so let's compare the two. I feel like that visually is now exactly correct. Now let's see what else is here on the footer. Let's see if the footer is now fixed too. It is exactly, not exactly. You see this is solid black, and here it has a little hue. Yeah. So I don't know if I like it, but okay. Then the other part is there is a red border, and here the border is gray. Okay, so that's also a problem. You also missed the border colors. Originally rose, now gray or something. Restore. Instead of restoring, I actually wanted a little darker rose color for the borders all over the app. I expect this to be a single line change instead of searching and replacing hundreds of border colors all over the code. Can you confirm that is my understanding is correct? Okay. You also missed the border colors. Originally rose, now gray or something. All right. So let's see. This grayish color is wrong because there is a rose color border here. Error while editing. Does it confirm? Maybe it will confirm in the end. We will see what it comes back with the answer, because I asked it a question as well. Ooh, okay. So what is it doing? Your understanding is 100% correct. This is exactly why we built the system this way. Of course, I just wanted to be sure. Flashy. I have updated the border colors for both apps. Both apps? Why both apps? Which both apps? By modifying just a few lines of CSS in their respective entry files. Her map, darker rose borders. In her map index, theme, border, brand border, is this now. Alright, I added a single mapping for the global border color. All border classes in the app now resolves to this darker rose. Let's confirm that. I am not sure. No, I don't see them. These are borders here on the cards, and then let me show you some other areas where the borders are. They are yeah. Hold on. Here, I log in. Okay, I don't need to save. Yeah, it's only on hover. You see, they changed it, but only on hover, and not always. No, okay, it didn't fix it. No, it did not fix. Borders mostly are still gray or slate or whatever color. Also, some cards borders are rows only on hover, but not by default. Can you find if there are class names not actually using the color tokens or the color system? Okay, then single source of truth. You know, no longer need to find and replace border rows. You just adjust border. Semantic consistency, yeah, that's fine. Planic, persona theme borders. Let's see if it is messing up with my theme. Let's see. No, I need to spend time on it independently. Where are the borders here? Yeah, the borders are all gone. This is not cool. So here, if I go, oh no, I can't see the borders here either. That's fine. Okay, these borders are important. They are persona based. So if you see this one is red, this one is green, then this one is, yeah. So that's the way. Let's verify that. Okay, this is correct. This is also correct. This is also correct. Okay, so now the only problem left for this is the button colors. And then let's go into how it works. Yeah, this is also correct. I used to, in the how it works, I have the border here. You see it's all, the theme is rose for hosts. Here, the theme, the button colors are wrong, of course. But the other border is correct. Okay, the border is correct here. Summary, except what? Grep, slate, border. Okay. Okay. Did it fix anything here? Find package app react her map source code accept. Okay. colors. Yeah, hard-coded colors or hard-coded anything is wrong. I don't like it. Okay, accept. Okay. Okay, I don't know what is happening here, but it has stopped working for now. So I guess you guys can take a break. It's running something. It's changing. It couldn't be doing it. So what's going on? Okay, I'm not sure. Pending commands. What is going on here? If I run out of credits or what, we will know. I don't know. Maybe we should stop this session for now because I don't want to waste anybody's time. And once it's back and I was in the mood to go live again, I will be back here soon. Well, thank you for watching.